Okay, you'll find this, I don't know, either you'll find it shocking or you'll be like, fuck, how come I didn't notice this? Or you notice it, but you ignore it. Or I'm pretty sure you are the person who is doing this. Okay, now listen up, listen up. I'll give you a couple of examples. Now, I've told you this before. My wifey, has this relative of hers. This female, she is friends with me on Facebook. Okay? Every single day, even today, this morning when I woke up, I was just checking, okay, are there any messages? Okay, is there anything? This morning, this female once again has put like a selfie. Okay? She has put a selfie of hers, and where she's looking at like this and like every single day, there are at least roughly like 5 or 6 selfies of her face. Okay? Face and up to her body. Like you get what I'm saying. Like she can hold the phone only this much. So obviously her full body cannot be seen unless it's far. Nothing indecent. There's nothing vulgar. She's not showing any body parts. She's just showing her face. Okay? Now, and I told you this before. When I told my wife, I said, wow, she looks nice. She looks cute and all that. So my wife was laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing? She's like, do you know how old is she? I said, she looks like she's 20 something. She said, no, she's old as you, 40. I said, oh, wow, she really maintains herself. Then she started laughing again. So I said, why are you laughing now? She's saying, no, this is application. What my wife meant with that was, application means there is these apps on, Google Play Store or on the iOS, where you have these applications, especially some of them are like Asian applications for the Far East, where you actually look younger. There are apps where you have the option to look whiter, light skin, where your eyes can be adjusted to be bigger because they like big eyes. You know these Japanese anime cartoons, no? Big eyes and small chin and like a proper nose. In fact, some of these apps have default settings where once after you change your face in a particular default way, it saves this template so that every photograph you take, it will make you look like that. It makes your eyes bigger, like as if there is light in your eyes. Pupils are big. Your nose is longer. Your chin, your cheeks, your hair, your skin is made like really glossy and smooth. And I was like, okay, she uses the app. How does she look really? So I was curious. So my wife said, okay, let's call her on video. So my wife, without telling her that I was there, she had the baby, she put on the video. We tried, we couldn't get her. Later on, during the night, we managed to get her. I think she must have just finished her shower. So they were sitting and eating food when she put on her video call. They speak through Line, L-I-N-E, Line, it's an app. And she got her. That time she called me. She told me, come. So I came. Lo and behold, when I saw her, I couldn't believe it is the same female who was there. She had wrinkles on her face. She had pimples. Her eyes had a little bit black. Her eyes were not big. She looked, I'm not saying she looked totally different, but she looked like the much older version. Really old. And to give you an idea, if on the app she looked at like a 9 out of 10, in real life she looked like a 3 out of 10. In real life, I'm talking about what I saw her on Line app. So just imagine, maybe if I met her physically, she would have been much more worse. In fact, I'll tell you this. This is not the first time I've found this out in Thailand here. I know one female who works in 7-Eleven. Okay? I don't know, where is she now? This female added me on Facebook because we used to meet every time. When she added me, I didn't know it was her also, because when I clicked, I was like, who's this girl? A really slim, like not very beautiful but presentable girl. So I was like, who is this? And I couldn't make out who is this. So I added, there were some photographs. Finally, one day when I went to 7-Eleven, she said, how are you, Loy? I see your videos, very nice, and your baby, very nice. I said, where did you see it? She said, on Facebook, because I thought she was talking about YouTube. So I said, what is your name on Facebook? Because I was trying to figure out when she added me. She said, yeah, see, Loy, this. She showed me her Facebook account and said, Loy Anthony Mesido. She said, this is you, right? I said, yeah. So what is your name? And she gave her name. I checked through my phone, and lo and behold, that same female who added me up is her. Now, what is the problem here? I'll tell you what is the problem. In the photograph and in the profile that she added me, it's her photograph, but she comes across as a petite girl, as someone whom you could say looks around 20, 30, and if you were to guess her weight, her body weight should be around maybe 60 kilos, 50 to 60 kilos, okay, that range, say 60 kilos. You know what is the problem? Her actual weight is 120. She is so much, she is so short, and she is big. She is so fucking big. It's like if she was standing here, she would be from here right up to here. I'm not exaggerating, this is how big she is. So big. But if you see her Facebook, she's nothing like that. She is slim. I don't know how the fuck she took a photograph. Like she takes something like this or like this, and she looks thin. In fact, let me give you the last example, okay? My ex-girlfriend who is Thai, she looks nice. It's not that she doesn't look nice, she looks nice. However, what she doesn't state is she has undergone multiple surgeries, okay? I didn't know this until I saw my wife managed to dig out one of her old photographs. My wife likes to see all my exes, whatever. So women, I guess, have this tendency. So one day she showed me, who is this? I was like, I don't know who is this. And then she told me, this is her. You know, that female has undergone eye surgery, cheek surgery, chin surgery, nose, everything. I never knew that. But anyway, now she looks good. Now what is the problem? This female, whenever she gets a new boyfriend, she will share photographs of her and her boyfriend. And normally her boyfriends are all foreigners, either whites or whatever. She'll show them, she's holding their hands, hugging them and this and that. And then she will say that my life is changed, I'm full of love. She will put all romantic pictures, images. And then after a few weeks or months, when this foreigner leaves and goes back to his country, normally the relationship breaks up. She has done this 4 times in these last, I think, 3 years. The latest time when she did, very lately, I don't know what the fuck she told her new boyfriend. This guy ended up calling me up, trying to call me. And you know, I don't pick up the phone. Then he started sending me messages. Do you know what did he send me in the message? He sent me that he wants to sue me for $1 million. I'm not joking. He actually told me, I'm going to sue you for $1 million. I was like, why the fuck he wants to sue me for $1 million? So according to him, I spoiled her name, even though I've never mentioned her anywhere, never mentioned her name. It seems that I tortured her, tormented her, or whatever. I don't know what all stories she must have told him. She basically tried to portray herself as a victim. And he fell for all these stories, and he believed that she is an innocent sweetheart. So he sent me this mail telling me He's going to sue me for $1 million. So if I don't want to be sued in Thailand, I should wire the money to her and her child, whatever, her family. So I was like, yeah, whatever you want to do, you do. Let's see. To my surprise, I found out later, my wife, checks. She found out that this guy, they are in love. This girl and this guy are in love. But you know what is the funny thing? They have never even met each other. They never met each other. They have never met each other. They only met each other online through these apps. And he's in love with her and she's in love with him and he's coming down here. And his plan is to come down here, marry her and take her to Europe. That was his plan. Now I know all this. They are putting it all on Facebook. She's putting on her Facebook, he's putting on his. He kept sending me these mails every week. Warning, I'm going to sue you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Finally, he comes down here. Okay? Comes down here, informs me, I'm here, get ready, I'm going to destroy your life. Okay, whatever. Okay. Now, later on I came to know what he wanted to sue me was not only because of her sob stories, but because he found photographs of me and her together. He saw some photographs and videos. So that he considers defamation. He wants me to not only give her money and all that stuff. Basically, he wants to be a knight in a shiny armor. Okay. So when she came down here, he came down here. Obviously, when a guy comes, what does he want? Sex, right? So he booked a ticket for her. They went for a holiday. Every single day there was a photograph or video. Once again, how I know? My wife was busy looking at all this. And she was showing me. Every day, one boat, fishing trip, this, that, expensive lifestyle. He was blowing money like crazy. She doesn't have that kind of money. And then the comedy part was, she started putting on her Facebook, oh, I'm going down to Europe. I'm going to the West. I'm going to buy a big villa. She showed a photograph of a villa. Not actual villa, kind of like you get these templates, of the houses. This is going to be my house. Then she put a photograph of a BMW, a Mercedes. She said, guys, which car should I buy? You tell me. And then she started to say, oh, he promised to give me $1 million in my bank account. And then many people were commenting there, don't forget me when you go there. Please take me with you. We are always friends. Don't. And she was like, yeah, sure. I have decided I'll give you visa to come down. I'm getting a visa. My life is going to change. He promised me that we're going to have a happy life together. We will be traveling around the world. Big plans. So now he came here for a month. They stayed together every week. Dedicatedly, he used to send me the email that he'll sue me. I have to give the $1 million or I'm finished. I didn't bother. Finally, one day the email stopped. Email stopped and I didn't think much about it. My wife one day said, oh, guess what? I said, yeah, what? She said, they broke up. So I asked my wife, how do you know that they broke up? She said, all the photographs of this guy are deleted and he has deleted all her photographs. I said, really? So then when I saw their Facebook, she has not only deleted all the photographs, she has even changed her name. On Facebook you can change your name. No? So she changed her name. She has deleted all his photographs. She even deleted all his posts. The post, I love you, I can't stay without you, you're my sweetheart, I'll kiss you, I'll love you. Okay. So she deleted all his photographs. Hi, doggy. So she deleted all his photographs. He deleted all her photographs. And you remember the post that they put, I'm going to the US or UK or Europe or whatever, travel around the world, the house, the car, which car should I buy? And okay, all that is gone. Now I give you these 3 examples. Now why did I share these examples with you and why did I tell you it's shocking? we human beings, we have stopped living in the real world. We have stopped living in what is reality, and we don't want to believe that what we are right now, this is real. Rather, we want to believe what we put on social media is real. You know, that female, my wife's relative, putting the photograph that she's so beautiful. The fact is, she doesn't look so beautiful. But she keeps showing this photo because it makes her feel, this is me, this is real. And she lives this virtual world where she is beautiful and young, and all the people are commenting and praising her. And she's living that. That is her reality. That fat female who I told you about, bloody hell, she's so fat. But she lives a fake world where she's slim. She's thin. She's attractive. This female, who's my ex-girlfriend, she makes all these plans in the sky that she's going to travel to the West and the world, the future, you know? And it has not even happened. In fact, how many people do you know who portray themselves as rich online, but in reality they are not rich? How many people like to brag and show off how successful they are, but they are not? How many married couples show that they are happy, but they are actually miserable? You know, this social validation has become such an addiction today that when we get up, we check our Facebook, we check social media, Instagram, and we want to believe that this is who we are, this is our reality. It doesn't fucking make sense, man. What are people trying to do? What is everyone trying to do here? I'm just glad that, yes, I was in the initial stages of Facebook. Yes, I used to put my best photographs, muscle and this and that, and I used to feel special about it. Yes, all these tattoos have been for attention, but I got out of it. Today, I use my very weakness as my strength by providing value. Hence my YouTube channel, hence my personal brand online. That is why if you actually see it on my Facebook, out of the 11 years that I've been, people who know me for all these years, from last so many years, everything has changed. But the thing that I never did, and I'm glad I never did, is try to be who I'm not. That's one thing I can tell you. Yes, I did love the attention, but I never try to be what I'm not. I don't know why. Maybe I was afraid of getting exposed, or maybe I just felt that people would, I don't know, find out and make fun of me, so it was better. I underplayed it. I don't know what it was. But I'm glad that I always lived with this fear. Fear that tomorrow somebody will make fun of me, somebody will, say, you are trying to show what you're not, this is what you really are. I'm glad. But I'll tell you, this addiction to, oh, hi doggy, give me a scare. But this addiction to be what you're not is a very serious thing. I'll tell you this. And see, if I were to say in one line, just a few words, why it is serious? Because instead of focusing on your reality, that is the non-social media world, you're busy focusing on sharpening that image which is on social media. And then what happens is you attract people who fall in love with that image, that personality. And when they meet you in real life, they realize, fuck, you're nothing what you showed that you are. You're so shallow, or you're so opposite, or you're so empty, or you're so something else. And that's why they break up. Why do you think celebrity relationships break up? Because they think what they see as a role. Oh, this actor is a hero. Shah Rukh Khan is a hero. Salman Khan or Tom Hanks or whatever. No, Tom Hanks is a nice guy. But other people, whomsoever, celebrity stars, singers or whatever, they portray themselves as something they're not. I know, man. Do you see this very common? Do you see people portraying who they are not? Richer than they are, more successful than they are, more beautiful than they are. I don't know. I'm just glad I never walked that path. Yes, the temptation did occur to me that just like Floyd Mayweather, I'll hold this cash in hand and say, you want to be successful as a personal brand, see the money that I made. I also see people standing with their expensive cars and think, maybe I'll stand with a car and pose and show that I'm successful. Or a big house, rent out a house. And the thought came to my mind, but I never did it. I'm glad I never did. Because end of the day, one day the truth will come out. So like I tell people, instead of manufacturing lies, and then you need to remember the lie for the rest of your life, better than that, tell the truth, na? Yes, you'll have few more lesser fans and followers, but then you wouldn't have to spend the rest of your life remembering what you said, what lies you told, what lies you showed. This, I think, is a problem today on social media. And this is what is shocking. But I guess today people have accepted this as a new norm. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. This is me signing off. Yes, take care.